With me tonight is Dr. Robert Esplin. He is a doctor of veterinary medicine in Sylvania, at the Sylvania Veterinary Hospital. Now, doctor, we keep hearing about flu these days. We know about swine flu and bird flu and how in certain cases they can transmit to humans. There's something called canine flu as well?
Yes. Well, Laura, first let me thank you for inviting me down and allowing me this forum to discuss this issue, because there seems to be a lot of concern among the dog-owning population and, frankly, the pet-owning population. People that have cats are concerned, can my cat possibly get it? So let's dismiss that right away.
Okay.
This is not
cats can't get it.
Cats can't get it. It's not an issue. What we're talking about is canine influenza. It's a type A influenza virus that only affects dogs. Now, the interesting thing is about 5 years ago, they suspect there was a mutation of the horse flu virus.
Really?
And that's where this came from. And so over the last 5 years, there has been a fairly significant increase in the number of cases, but the cases seem to all be regional. There will be a big outbreak, and recently there was an outbreak in the Alexandria, Virginia area.
Okay.
Last year there was a tremendous outbreak in the Chicago area. So it seems to hop around. They've had an outbreak in Texas and an outbreak in Mississippi. There's no good rhyme or reason as to why it ends up. Good news is we haven't had it in Northwest Ohio yet. We're looking for it all the time. It's similar to other diseases. We can get into that conversation a little bit.
Okay. What happens to dogs who get it? How dangerous?
Well, it can be quite dangerous because of the long-term consequences. In many ways, it is paralleling the concerns that we're having with swine flu, in that it's a flu, yes, but then it seems to hit a certain age groups, and then the consequences are more severe. So we know that that dogs that get canine influenza, about 20% of them will get severe pneumonia, and then the scary part of that is statistically 5 to 8% of those dogs may die from the condition. So it has serious consequences. And the other thing is that because it spreads pretty rapidly and it spreads by direct contact, it's a respiratory disease. So coughing and sneezing are our primary signs. Anywhere where you have congregations of pets, all right, the daycares, the boarding kennels, the grooming shop, taking your dog to the park, the dog park, which I wish we had one in the area, but going to the pet stores, places where dogs congregate, where dogs have been, not necessarily all in a big number at one time, but they go in and out, are risk environments.
Okay, we are almost out of time. Is there a vaccination?
There is a vaccination, and right now, even we haven't decided whether we're going to strongly recommend that vaccination or not. It's just hit the market. The thing to understand about this is very similar to the flu vaccine in people, in that it doesn't necessarily prevent the disease 100%.
Okay.
But what it does is it lessens the impact if you get it.
Okay.
You can't spread it by getting the vaccine, so that's good news.
All right. Let's wrap it up with, should people be concerned about canine influenza?
People need to know about it. People need to pay attention. They need to discuss it with their veterinarian. But right now, there seems to be no concern in dogs in Northwest Ohio from the standpoint of canine influenza.
Okay, Dr. Esplin, thank you for being with us. That is tonight's Talk Back.